Okay, so this is the first part of my video, and this is an update on my mini moto. As you can see, I've stripped out the whole engine, taken out the accelerator cable and the fuel line behind here, fuel line, and basically all I'm doing is I'm upgrading my whole engine. This is the carburetor that I had on there, and it's pretty dirty, as you can see. I have ordered a 19mm carb. Hopefully it won't leak, because this one does leak. I had to glue it and everything, but because it was leaking. But I'm getting a new carburetor, 90mm. It should be coming in a couple of days. And then I've got some new reeds, carbon fiber reeds, performance, which are coming in the post. I should get them tomorrow. We've got a new air filter coming as well with the actual carburetor, new casket, and a new manifold. And these parts I'm just going to reuse because this casket's still brand new. I've only had the engine for a couple of months, so you know, it's still new. Spark plug, I've given it a good clean as well, up with sandpaper. Right, this casket isn't good casket, it's a bad casket from my exhaust pipe. But as you can see, I've got a bit of paste on there. I will be repasting it once I go put my exhaust back on, because if you buy another casket, it'll just burn itself out again. And then these screws are from the actual cylinder head. And then I've got my sprocket over here, which is in pretty good shape, still quite nice, moves easily. I put a bit of grease inside there as well, just to help it a little bit. And for about all the parts, that's it. And then we move on to cylinder head. At the moment, I'm painting it all black. In a couple of weeks, I will be buying a big bore kit, so this is just like a temporary, just to see what it looks like. It does look a bit silky, but it turns into matte after, so matte black that I got from Wix. And then I'm also doing the actual crankshaft and crankcase and everything. I've put tissue all around the flywheel, around the clutch, and all around the piston. Just covered it all up. There is still a casket here which I didn't want to take off in case it gets damaged, so I just left it on there. I've only done about 2 coats of black paint on that. In a minute I'm going to do another coat. I'm going to do about 4 coats, and that's it. So once I've got my new carb and my new reeds or whatever, and I'll put it all back together, I'll come back to you for the second part. So thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe and comment. Okay, so today I've got my new 90mm carburetor. It's very nice. It cost me £30. I've already put this accelerator cable on there, which I might not do. I might just reuse the one that I already had on here. And so basically I'm going to replace that. And then this is my old carb. I basically got rid of this one because it was always leaking, always not starting off, whatever. So hopefully this one here won't give me any more problems. I've got a nice little red air filter with it, new cable which I might not use. And then they gave me a new casket and a new manifold for it. And this manifold obviously goes onto there, like that. And then obviously carburetor goes in there and to tighten the bolts. With the casket in there. I'm just going to put some multi-purpose silicone around it inside, just to like help stop leaking. I've done it already with this one here. It's quite a nice joint on top, stops air from going inside, and it does work. So once I've put the silicone around in the casket and the manifold, I'll come back to you. Okay, so what I've done is I've put the manifold on, and I've just gone ahead and put the carb on. So I put the engine back into place. It runs nicely, quite smoothly. You can see that this hose here doesn't reach the actual carb. So and it was too big. The hole was too fat for the actual inlet for the petrol. So what I done was, on my old carb, there was the overflow pipe which came all the way down here. I took that off, and I put the overflow pipe there. Ooh, and then I put it into this big this one which didn't reach, and then I just tied it up with a bit of black cable tie so it doesn't leak. But you know, as long as it works, it's fine. And then you got your overflows here, which I doubt you need. And then yeah, you just put the carb into the manifold, tighten it up. As I said, I put that silicone up here, that's why there's a bit of white. Stops air from getting in there. Does a good job with that. Air filter is too big. Yeah, it does move a bit because of that manifold there. It's just rubber. The air filter is too big. It doesn't fit in here. So what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to get a T. Not a T, a 90-degree angle one, which goes out and then up, and then put the air filter on top. And so once I've got that 90-degree angle one, I'll come back to you, but I'll just show you how it starts up quite smoothly and very easily. I did paint all of it black as well, makes it look a bit nicer. Had a couple of problems with the pull start, but should be fixed now. So I'm just going to show you how it starts up. Try and get this into a good position. Okay, so once I've got it into a good position, I'll come back to you. Okay, I've got it into a good position, so I'm just going to show you how it starts up. Turn the key on. No, there is a choke here, so you just turn it on. If you can get your hands in there, it's quite a tight squeeze over here. Choke on. It's just a little spring that you lift up. Put the 2 times quickly. And then 1 time hard. Obviously it'll turn on and turn off because the choke's on. And then you have to go back, turn off the choke. Once it's off, put it 1 time hard again. It keeps turning off to wait for it to warm up. So it starts up quite easily, as you can see, quite smoothly, and that's it. So thanks for watching, please like, subscribe and comment. As I upgraded my 19mm carb, what I done was I got the reeds. These are my metal reeds, and I upgraded them to carbon fibre reeds. The carbon fibre reeds move more easily, which causes faster response with your acceleration and allows you to run a bit more smoothly. When I did change my carb, I encountered a problem with the accelerator cable. Normally what happens is you have this piece on top of the carb, accelerator cable goes through there, down and then into the carb. But what I had to do was take it off and just put the cable straight through the bottom piece into the carb, because the cable was too short and it would always be accelerated, and there was no way of loosening that. You couldn't loose it from here. You couldn't do it from here, or you couldn't do it from the actual tick over screw. So I had to get rid of that, and so that's it. So when my mini motor carbs will put that together, I'll come back to you. So I put the air filter on. As I said, I was going to get a 90-degree angle, which I did get, but it didn't fit, so it was a waste of £13. And as you can see, the air filter, I had to squeeze it in. The way I done that was the bit which goes onto the carb, which is this bit up here. this bit here, which goes onto the carb, and that side goes into the air filter. This side goes into the air filter, that side goes onto the carb. I had another one of these from my old carb. This is the original one from it, but I used the old one in case it goes wrong, in case it never works. At least I had the original as a replacement. And all I done was, around this edge I cut it off, so that when you push it on it gives you a bit more space. I cut about half of it off, I pushed it on, and it gave me about that much extra space. And the wheel fitted on perfectly. So, obviously the air filter fits on there now. It is a bit squashed, but it does work. Fuel line isn't connected at the moment because I'm doing a bit of work on it up here. And so that's it. So thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe and comment.